Hi, well, I wonder if you ever do a little caffeine audit on the amount of caffeine that you drink. I was inspired to think about this week because I read something in medical news today, some research that's been carried out in America that was looking at problematic caffeine use. This is where you have so much caffeine that actually, because it's a psychoactive drug and it does affect our central nervous system, where you have so much that actually it can cause tummy upsets, it can affect the way you sleep, make your heart go a little bit faster, make you feel jittery, and where you find cutting back very difficult. In the research, the scientists found that cognitive behavioural therapy, just for 1 hour, plus changes in diet, changes in exercise, and fading caffeine down, was really helpful at reducing intakes from something like 660 milligrams a day plus down to 200 milligrams. And what does that mean? Well, most experts around the world who look at caffeine think intakes of around 400 milligrams a day are okay, 200 milligrams if you're pregnant. So really I thought, well, let's have a look at what we normally have in a typical day. So I've got my kids' easel here and I'm just going to jot down some caffeine contents of typical drinks that you might have. So a coffee shop latte could have anything up to, say, 150 milligrams of caffeine in a standard coffee. If it was bigger than that, it could have more. An espresso, a typical espresso shot would have 70 milligrams. Now that's less, perhaps surprisingly, than a latte or cappuccino, because most coffee shops put 2 espresso shots into one coffee or normal latte. Something like an energy drink, 500 milliliter energy drink, could have anything around sort of the 140 milligram level. You must check the brands though, because they do vary. A mug of filter coffee, about 140 milligrams. A mug of instant coffee, so that's filter coffee, a mug of instant is more like 100 milligrams. A mug of tea is half of that, so that's 50 milligrams. A can of cola, probably around, it's just around the 30 milligram level. And then even a bar of dark chocolate, so some food as well contains caffeine. That's around, oh, let me just have a quick look. Coffee, dark chocolate is 50 milligrams. Yeah, just had to check that there. So your intakes can add up if you have quite a few of these drinks during the day. Now, I always think judicious use of caffeine, careful use in other words, can be quite useful because it is a central nervous stimulant. So if you're in a meeting mid-afternoon or you're about to go on the school run and you just feel a bit sleepy, the mid-afternoon dip, then having a cup of coffee or a diet cola or a mug of tea might be just what you need to pick you up. And it's just overuse that can be a problem. So if you want to cut back, once you've done your little caffeine audit, then just do it slowly, fade levels down, because if you don't, you can have quite bad caffeine withdrawal symptoms like headaches and things, and actually be a bit jittery as well. So do it carefully, do it slowly, try to get down to 400 milligrams a day or less if you're a normal person, and if you're pregnant, not that you won't be normal when you're pregnant, but if you're pregnant, 200 milligrams a day or less. Hope you find this useful.